Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with My Hero Academia Season 6 episode number 23 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we see Deku breaking down more and more, with the whole like the stress and everything that's like on top of him, and he with the other heroes, Endeavor, Edgeshot and all of them went to the place which was told by Lady Nagant, where All for One would be there. But obviously, All for One was not there, and he kind of riled him up even more. All for One in a little holographic message, which made Deku go even get more mad, and he goes off like defeating all the enemies and like shelling himself up even more, kind of pushing everyone away, even All Might, and trying to shoulder everything on his own. So it reaches a point where obviously like he's like a legend, people are talking about him, people are scared about him of him, and he's going on defeating enemies. And like by the end, there's like an enemy called the Dictator or whatever, who's kind of struggling against him. But then we get to see Deku's class, Deku's friends come in, and Bakugo, Uraraka, everyone's there. And Bakugo kind of telling Deku that, oh, are you happy now? Is this what you wanted? And even after kind of telling Deku that will help you out, Deku still doesn't listen, tries to go away, but Bakugo stops him, and it seems they're going to have a confrontation. And yeah, let's see what happens. So let's begin episode 23. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go. It's crazy when Bakugo actually becomes sarcastic. Like, he's the type of person who has nothing to do with sarcasm. He is being sarcastic. That means that this is crazy. Oh boy. All Might wannabe. Okay. I'm curious as to how he's going to take on so many of them. This, like, literally a full class of students just trying to stop him. Even though Deku has multiple quirks, I still don't see how he's going to put up a fight against so many. But let's see. I guess he did kind of defeat Muscular like in one shot or something. So Deku did get pretty strong. So yeah, let's see. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, like Deku and everyone helped him out when. Mm. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. They have they've done their homework. Okay. Oh, yep, he's trying to run away, obviously, because. Oh, nice. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Cero. Oh, that's nice. Oh, damn. He just. Oh, Tsukiyomi is helping her. Mm. Ah, here we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, he did. Damn, Deku looks so different now that I'm looking back at the previous seasons. You can see how he, like, he's like older now. Yeah, he fears of that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, what the? Wait, who? Oh, Momo, okay. I was like, who has a quirk like this? Oh, damn, he just bashed it open. Damn. Okay. Oh, they're trying to like, yeah, like electrocute him to unconsciousness, I'm guessing. Take a bath. Oh, yeah, he just. Yeah, he cannot hurt them. That's the thing. Like, Oh, there goes his mask. Oh, it's not. Yeah. Ooh, Todoroki's here. Damn. Yeah, he's the one who changed Todoroki, you know, made him. No, drop it. Deku versus Class A. Like Bakugo either dist. Okay. Okay. Hmm. No, no. Like but Genius cannot do anything in this situation. To actually make him stop, his friends needs to stop him. Yeah, like I said, it's just let them do what they're doing. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Like he understands like this might be like a ploy for All for One to distract him from UA, but at the same time he's Midoriya's losing. Damn! Midoriya's losing sight of his goal. He's like, this is All Might versus All for One, but no, this was supposed to be good versus evil. This was never supposed to be All Might versus All for One. Wait, what? Yeah. Yes. No. Damn. Oh boy. Oh yeah, she can make him float. Oh no, Whoa. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. Wow. Okay, okay. This is some impressive. And she'll give them zero gravity as well, which is going to increase their speed even more. Damn, still cannot keep up. Yeah, yeah, come on. Bahugo can do the. Ooh! Okay, nice. Damn! Oh, either. Oh, yeah, yeah, either. Okay, okay, okay. Damn! Oh my god, he's. Oh, his glasses! Damn, it's going so fast! Nice! Yeah. Yeah. He's. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, damn. Um, can we? Oh my god. Damn. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Right, everyone's here. Hmm. 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 Yeah, he used his first name. Oh wow, he's damn. Yeah. First hurdle. Oh yeah, the whole alpha mic thing. Okay. Oh. Wait, what the? That was abrupt. Wait, that's a. Is that a girl? Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, thank God for that. UA emergency security system. What? Okay. Okay, come on. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh boy. Okay, people are rioting now. Wow! What the? I hate the people of this, of like, like this anime, the normal people. I hate them. I just hate them so much. These guys need a dose of actual like, yeah, like how can we be this? Okay, that's where it ended. Like I've seen so many animes where like which has like a similar premise to this, like oh, there's like normal people, there are people who protect them, that type of thing. I've seen so many animes like this, like One Punch Man. What else? Like like any type of shonen anime has that. Like Naruto. What else? Black Clover. So many animes I've seen, which has I've never seen any anime having this type of like ordinary people who are this selfish and like I understand their fear, but isn't there anyone that who kind of like feels bad about this whole situation? Like everyone's just collectively like trying to, what can I say? Like trying to be more, oh my god, like trying to make the situation even more troublesome than it actually is. At first they don't let the hero help them, bully them into like actually them leaving. Then they complain about the fact that the heroes are not helping them, and now this is what's happening. It's it's baffling. I actually hate these people. Oh my god. That's it. Good God, I can't believe it. Even after all of these things, these people are like, oh, you guys are putting in a bomb inside of the, like shut up. Don't they realize that this was the person who has been helping you guys out for so long when the heroes ran away? I'm pretty sure they don't. No, I'm okay. Wait a minute. I think they know understand. They knows that Midoriya has been helping them out, single-handedly, saving people after the whole Tartarus incident, and soloing every enemy, protecting the people, even if they don't want protection or whatever, and he's been doing so many good things, and and wow, like how can someone be this, what's the word, ungrateful? I don't like these people at all. Like I said, I've seen so many animes where there's like it has like a similar setting where there's like a group of like most shonen animes have this where there's like ordinary people and the other the main characters are protecting these ordinary people. Every shonen anime has that. And in every shonen anime, yeah, the normal people, they are sometimes annoying. We kind of see them but at the same time, there are also very nice people as well who are like genuinely compassionate, genuinely good, and I feel like that is also like a proper representation of reality where like not everything is bad. There are definitely people who are like nasty, but there's also really nice people. And I I see this like every anime I've seen, there are bad people, like people who are selfish, like ordinary people, but there are also nice people. But I feel like this is the only anime, My Hero Academia, where the ordinary people, the civilians, I hate them. I don't like the civilians at all. Like like this is just so, what can I say? Like after Deku helped them so much, like even after so many no, all the top heroes the UA students, they were not let outside to do their normal hero activities. The only people who were like working, the heroes who were were working, were the top few. The other heroes who were normal heroes, not the top heroes, like half of them has like retired and resigned because because these people, they're actually just blaming them. And you saw what was his name, dead Grips or whatever, in the previous episode we saw. He said that I want to help people, but when people even after you help them with everything, when they don't accept you and they try to actually go against you, kind of demotivate you and blame you, I'm not such a big hero that I can not think of that and keep helping out people, so I'm going to resign. Like he himself said that, and you can see like half of the heroes have resigned because of that. And these people, these are civilians, like they are just doing whatever the hell they want. And when the few heroes that are helping them out, like out of one of all of these heroes, the person who has been helping them out the most was Deku. And now this is what you give him back after helping you guys out for protecting you guys. When he comes back to UA, you guys are protesting that, oh, don't let him inside. You guys have taken our safety, you guys have taken the responsibility of our safety, so keep us safe. What the hell is wrong with you? Like how can you be this? Oh god, I'm actually triggered. The last scene triggered me so much. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening. Like after such a nice scene of Deku, everyone accepting Deku, and him having like a conversation with his friends and everything, Bakugo apologizing, after such a nice wholesome scene, this is what happens in the end. And that actually triggered me. I'm sorry guys, if I'm being if I'm being extra negative, but that triggered me, really triggered me. I can't believe what I was seeing in the end. Anyways, this episode. So we begin this episode with the Deku's friends confronting him, and we can see like this is the thing with Deku. Like I said, he understands. Like I remember who was that someone, I don't remember who it was, but one of them kind of told Deku that Todoroki is the one who said that like you must surely realize that this might be all for one's plan, that he's trying to distract you from the from UA and making you go solo, and he's going to take this opportunity to attack UA. Like this could be, and this is something that I also kind of said in one of the previous episodes. I was like this might be like a plot for him. He might be trying to solo him out, single him out, and take care of him, and then go to UA. Deku being isolated does not necessarily mean that he's not going to target anyone at the UA. So I kind of said that, and Todoroki is saying the same thing here, and that's why he's like, isn't it better for us to be together and help each other out and stop all for one together? Wouldn't that make our it more effective? And he says that, he tells that to Deku, and I'm sure Deku can understand that. But the thing that has been bothering Deku up until now is, you can see in the end he kind of says that I'm scared. Like that's the main thing. He understands everything. I'm sure he understands the logic behind what All for One might be trying to do. I'm sure he understands that this might be a ploy to actually distract him and then get UA, single out UA. He knows everything, but he still is afraid of being an inconvenience to other people. And this is the thing, Deku has you've seen how Deku always wants to help people out, and his whenever someone's in trouble, he kind of goes in and doesn't even think about it. Like he says, my body starts moving on my own. So that's the type of person who Deku is. He wants to help people. So I can imagine how bad he might feel when he's realizing that he's the one who might be the reason why other people fall into a troublesome situation, like All for One targeting them because of him. He's the type of person who doesn't think about his own safety and goes to help other people. So I can't imagine how he might feel if he realizes and he understands that he might be the reason why other people are falling into danger. That's a huge thing I can understand here. That goes against his everything, his full ideal. This goes against everything. And this is, I think, as far as I could understand through watching this whole thing, this is the biggest reason why Deku is not trying to cooperate with everyone, because he's afraid of being trouble, being posing trouble to others and bothering others. That's what he's afraid of, and he doesn't want to make trouble for anyone else on his behalf. So yeah, that's the main thing here, and that is why he's like, oh, I have to do this, I have to bring back peace on my own, and that type of, yeah. Either way, so yeah, the battle begins, and obviously you can see Deku doesn't want to hurt any of his friends, so he's not attacking them. He's trying to just run away and kind of move ahead. We get to see each and every character individually using their power to stop Deku. First, it was Koda bringing in a flock of birds. Then Deku still kind of goes out of it. Then Zero comes in, stops Deku using his tape, and Deku kind of reminisces about Zero helping him out with his black whip. And then Jiro comes in with her sonic wave sound, whatever. I don't remember her attack's name, but that thing that she did. And she also tells Deku that, oh, you also helped me with the cultural festival, the school festival. It's not that much, but still, I appreciated it. And then everyone comes one after the other. Who else? Tsukuyomi comes, Sato comes, and yeah, Tsukuyomi uses his dark shadow to grab him and put him in like a dark building where obviously his dark shadow can have a better power. and Momo comes in with her creation, and I think she makes like a device that's going to make him fall asleep or something, that type of thing. But Deku just like bashes it apart. Then Kaminari comes in, and she grabs Deku. And what's his name? I always forget his name. Tentacle. What's his original name? I always forget his original name. His Tentacle. Tentacle comes in and uses his hand with the electric, I think like the conductor or whatever like thing, and grabs them. And then Tsukuyomi uses Dark Shadow to make like a little defensive barrier so that Kaminari could like zap him to unconsciousness. Either way, Deku breaks out of that as well. And then in comes Todoroki, stops him using his ice power. And here's where Todoroki talks to Deku and tells him that what if this is like a ploy of All for One to single you out? But like I said, I'm sure Deku understands that. But the fact is that Deku, as Deku says later on, that he's afraid. He is the type of person who doesn't want to, who tries to help other people at the cost of his own safety. So I can't even imagine how bad he might feel when he realizes that he's the reason why people are getting into danger. So that is why he's trying to stay away from everyone. And even if he realizes that this might be a trick, he still cannot help but try to do this on his own, because that's like his intrinsic character. You like that's Deku. So you cannot change that. Either way, Froppy comes in, and Froppy also says how I'm previously I cried and I was I wasn't able to help, but this time I'm going to give my all to stop you. And yeah, now while all of this is happening, we get a little bit of Endeavor. And Endeavor takes custody of Dictator. And here Best Genius Hawks calls, and Hawks says, should I tell Best Genius to take care of this? But then Endeavor is like, no, let this happen, go, don't involve anyone else in this, because to stop Midoriya properly, no one else except his friends can make it possible. So let it go like it's going. Now then again, we get to see Deku break out of the ice, and then Mineta comes in, and I feel like this is the first time I've ever kind of seen Mineta this, what can I say, this honest with his feelings, or not honest, but this sincere. Yeah, that's the word. This is probably for the first time I've seen him being this sincere about something. And either way, he also tries to stop Deku, but then Deku just I love how he grabs him and just puts him down. Anyways, then Deku uses his black whip to and his Hake to build up like a electricity thing and kind of catapult him out. Uraraka tries to come and tries to stop him, and yeah, but he just zooms past. And then this is not it was not over. Everyone else was had their own plan to try to stop Deku. So we see Todoroki makes like a thing, like a slidey thing, and yeah, and then Tentacle, Sato, Tsukuyomi, they use Ashido's acid with very low viscosity to push Bakugo, Todoroki, and at that moment we didn't realize, but Ida was also in it. So at that moment I thought only two were there, but Ida was also in there. So either way, so three of them get zooming past. However, Deku's too fast. So Uraraka, on its way, Uraraka kind of uses zero gravity so that it gets easier for it to accelerate. But still, Deku's too fast. So Todoroki uses his heat, thing, fire, to boost even more. Still not enough. Bakugo uses his his thing. Still not enough. Then Ida uses his boosting thing, and they were going so fast that Ida's armor, Ida's glasses, everything started breaking. Either way, this time it was enough for Ida to zoom past Deku and grab him. And so there you go. Ida kind of tells Deku the same thing that Deku told him once. Wait, what exactly does he say? That like heroes are supposed to be meddlesome. I think that's what he says. Yeah, meddling when you don't need to. That's the essence of being a hero. And he kind of says the same thing that Deku told him when he was, when Ida was going towards the dark path. And so, I think it was in season 2 or was it season 3? I don't exactly remember. Season 3, I think. I don't know. Anyways, whichever season it was, so Deku was the one who stopped him, Deku and Todoroki. So, yeah, he says the same thing. And yeah, so now Deku's like all tired, cannot do anything, like he's just given up. And Ida grabs him, and Uraraka releases the zero gravity, he falls, and yeah, then okay, there you go. So Kirishima then grabs him. So everything is fine. Like they have landed, all his friends are there. Deku kind of gets up a little bit, and Deku's still like guys, leave me alone. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this. I understand everything that you're trying to say, but I'm afraid of the possibility that someone might get hurt if I'm there. And while he's having this whole conversation, Bakugo comes in, and we get like a very sincere a very sincere section of Bakugo talking to Deku. And Bakugo says that when Shigaraki stabbed me, do you remember what I said? And he says don't try to win by yourself. And then there was more to that. And he then talks about how he felt about Deku up until now, why he bullied him. And he says he looked down on him because he was quirkless, and you were obviously way behind me, but I felt that you were way ahead of me as well. Yeah, when Deku even though when he was quirkless, Deku tried to help Bakugo out of the stream. That is where Bakugo felt that that is when he started bullying him. That when he realized that he's quirkless, but he's way ahead of me. In which in what in the hero the hero department, as All Might told him, the biggest thing that a hero must have is that their bodies will start moving on its own when they see someone else in trouble. That's the biggest thing that a hero should have. And deep down inside, Bakugo also probably realized this. So when he saw Deku, trying to help him out in that situation, even when he's quirkless, he realized that I might call myself I might say that I'm strong, I'm tougher than Deku, but in the matter where it actually requires the matter that the matter not matter sorry the thing that is required the most of a hero is something that he's way ahead of me. And when he realized that, obviously he tries to bully him. He starts kind of bothering him about stuff. This whole hatred thing comes in with him from him. And he says I didn't want to see you, I didn't want to accept you, that's why I bullied you to get away from you. I try to feel superior by rejecting you. Yeah, this, I can see what he's trying to say. So basically, seeing someone like that in front of him made him realize his own lackings. So to get away from him, he started bullying him and rejecting him. However, Deku never got away from him. Even when the most troublesome situation, Deku came in, and that whole sludge monster incident, the first episode. Even then, Deku came and tried to help him out, which made him realize his own thing, the thing that he lacked even more. Made him realize that even more, and Bakugo realized that he's way ahead of me in this department at least. It doesn't matter if he is quirkless. He has the thing that all heroes need, way more than I even have. And again, like, it became like a whole cycle. He tried to get away from him so that he does not get to realize his own lackings, him being a prideful person. And but Deku never like really went away, tried to help him, and it made him realize again his own lackings, which became like a cycle. And he he just he just went along with it. Like, Bakugo was never able to accept Deku properly up until obviously the later part in season 3, I think season 3, season 4. And here in season 6 we can actually see him talk about it properly with Deku. And he says that I was always losing to you. After getting into UA, not a single thing went the way I wanted. Every day I was made to feel how strong you were and how weak I was. It's not something that will work itself out by saying it out loud, but it's how I really feel, Izuku. And yeah, this is the first time he calls him Izuku, I think. Like, up until now he called him Deku, I think. Yeah, Deku. Deku or Midoriya. Did he call him Midoriya? I don't remember. But yeah, he definitely called him Deku. But Izuku this is the first time I actually hear him calling him Izuku. And yeah, he hangs his head down and he says, like, I'm sorry for everything. And this is a big thing, like, obviously, like, yeah, even if they kind of became better friends, this is the first time that he's actually apologizing for what he has done. Like, in season 3 they kind of like accepted each other after having that big fight with each other. And like, Bakugo accepted him. And then they started cooperating with each other, helping out, working together, going to the same internship and everything. And yeah, they accepted each other, they helped each other out, cooperated. That's all well and good, but he never apologized, did he? But this time he's actually apologizing, because yeah, it is true, it is correct, the correct thing to do. Because now that he understands what he has done wrong, obviously he needs to apologize at least once to Deku, to let bygones be bygones and grow from his mistakes. And he says, like, everything you have done after inheriting One for All has been ideal. You have done nothing wrong, but right now you're unsteady. There's a wall you cannot overcome with just ideals. We'll take care of the things that you can't take care of. In order to surpass the ideal, we need to save you, the refugees at UA, and all the people in the city. Yeah, that was a really heartfelt, section. And Deku says that you guys have already surpassed me. Like, what was I even thinking about? Like, I was thinking about how you could become a burden, but you guys have way surpassed me, way ahead, way before. And yeah, so now this is, I actually understand now what they were talking about. At that moment I did not understand. I think they were talking about All for One, when Momo says that it looks like we've cleared the first hurdle at least. I was like, oh, maybe they're talking about All for One, like the whole All for One situation. No, I understand now what she's talking about. She was talking about the people inside the UA, the civilians. That was okay. I actually understand now what her statement meant properly. Great. She wasn't talking about All for One. She was talking about the civilians. Okay, so next, after that, we get to see Deku kind of went unconscious. Now he's back again. So 13, that's her name? Is that a girl or a boy? I think that's a girl, isn't it? This was so abrupt. I was like, what the hell was that? They abruptly just show her face. I'm not exactly sure if that's I'm going to call, I think that's a girl. I'm going to call her a girl. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, because the voice does sound like a girl's voice. but I'm not exactly sure. Either way, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's probably a girl. But that was so abrupt. She just opened the top, and I'm like, what the hell? That was just randomly, like, it just came out of the blue. Suddenly, like, she never took off her thing. Like, now suddenly she just took. Okay. Anyways, so okay, so she says that most of the civilians have been evacuated across in the shelters across the country and all that, and we get to see the security wall or whatever it's called, the security system, and it's like a huge fortress around UA, and like all the people and like the civilians are all inside, and the UA barrier, that's what they're called, and okay, so Deku's like, I cannot go back. Still, she's kind of saying that, but then again, while he was saying that, people from the inside are making a whole ruckus about the situation. So here we go. All the people are outside, and they're like, "Oh, he's the person who has been rumored to be targeted by Shigaraki, isn't he?" And they're like, "Oh, like we cannot accept this. We cannot let him inside. He's like a bomb, this and that." And President Mike is trying to stop them, and again, obviously, Deku, seeing the situation, tries to go away, but Uraraka stops him. And Uraraka's like, this time we're going to help you, and that's where it ended. So there you go. Like I said, like, what can I say? Theoretically, I understand, obviously, why the civilians are afraid and mad. They're afraid, and that is why they are freaking out for Deku coming in. Theoretically, I understand that, obviously, but I still cannot accept it. It actually, the last part really triggered me. It actually triggered me, and this is probably just my emotions talking. My logic cannot really keep up with this. Like, logically, I understand why they're they're doing this, because they're afraid. And obviously, they're not actually, I'm sure there's a few people inside, a few of them who are actually nice, genuinely nice, because we did get to see those guys in one of the previous episodes who helped out. What was his name? Those two. Yo, was that his name? The kid who fought Deku in the exam. The muscular episode. Those two, that boy and that girl. At first, those guys, they were kind of trying to drive them away, and then later on they come and help them out. So yeah, obviously, I'm sure a few people, they genuinely have something good in them. Like, not everyone is like a douchebag. I understand that logically, but obviously, and I also understand logically thinking that they're afraid that they're going through so many things. They've lost a lot of people, lost a lot of loved ones. So many things have happened. They lost their places, their homes, and everything. And that is why they're afraid that, oh, now that the person who Shigaraki is targeting, if he's brought in here, it'll be more troublesome. That Shigaraki, we're going to get affected by that. I understand that logically, but I still cannot accept the whole thing in the end. The whole scene really triggered me, and I'm like, good God, these guys are just so much. Like, logically I understand, but emotionally I cannot accept it. So there you go. I don't know what was going to happen next episode. Probably Uraraka, and not only Uraraka, but everyone else is probably going to try to convince them, or something like that is going to happen. And maybe by the end they will understand, they will get convinced, and they probably will show remorse that, yeah, I'm sorry, that we shouldn't have done, we shouldn't have been like this. You guys are doing so much for us, and we're just taking everything for granted. I'm sorry. Maybe the civilians will understand. Maybe we'll actually have a proper understanding in the next episode. But in this episode, the last scene really, really triggered me. And let's wait for the next episode and see what goes on. Either way, that was it. That was my reaction to episode number 23. Yeah, 23 of My Hero Academia season 6. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. And comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of My Hero Academia. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.